Detroit's bankruptcy is back in front of Judge Stephen Rhodes today, and he's keeping it on the fast track. But tonight, city leaders are ready to move even faster. City attorneys told the judge their restructuring plan will be ready at the end of this year. Emergency Manager Kevin Orr could testify August 28th in a fight over casino revenues. And the trial to determine whether Detroit is eligible for bankruptcy is still set for October. Now, the biggest issue is a committee of retirees. So let's go live right now to 7 Action News reporter Jim Kirchner. And Jim, that committee is the one supposed to negotiate these cuts for retirees?
That's right, Stephen. You're talking 20,000 retirees facing $3.5 billion in underfunding to their pensions. On top of that, another $6 billion in health care costs the city can no longer afford after the first of this year. For them, with all of that, the stakes are highest right now, right here.
This is huge. This is a key element to this plan to get the retirees on board.
Several attorneys took their turns in front of bankruptcy judge Stephen Rhodes to stake their claim to a seat at the all-important table. It would be a committee of no more than a dozen to represent 20,000 retirees and 10,000 active employees who someday will also retire. The unions say that gives them standing.
We represent all of our members cradle to grave, and we do it while they're active and retirees.
But retirees' attorneys also argued to the judge, this is our issue. We stand to see our pensions cut, and health care a huge question after this year. Get this, most police and fire retirees, some 8,000, do not get Social Security. Their average pension, $30,000 a year.
The committee should be comprised of retirees to represent retirees. Our organization represents police and fire from all the ranks.
Judge Rhodes ordered a committee will be set up, but he also made it clear it will be the bankruptcy trustee, an agent of the U.S. Justice Department, who will decide who gets a seat at the table.
The retirees are going to be asked to take some very serious concessions to their pension and health care benefits. And that requires the opportunity to negotiate with one person or one decision maker, even if that's a committee.
So now the trustee will send out a form like this and put it on the government's website. Take the next 3 weeks to try to figure out who will be on this committee. The issue of constitutional protections against cuts, against protections by the Michigan Constitution, still unresolved. The city attorney with the firm Jones Day even commented to the judge that he was a little confused that the Attorney General of Michigan entered the case to say he's taking the position that those pensions are protected by the Constitution. And next hour, the very important message that this judge gave to the entire community, including residents who live a long way away from this courthouse. We'll have that in the judge's own words next hour at 6. Stephen, Glenda.